Hello, everyone. Welcome to Meet an Entrepreneur. My name is Deborah. As always, I'll be your host on this show. Today, I have a very special guest. Her name is Lois. I'll bring her to the camera now so that she can tell us who she is. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Lois. How are you?
I'm good. Doing good. How about yourself, Deborah?
I'm doing good. Thanks for
Great.
asking. Good to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
Can you please tell us who you are?
So, my name is Lois, and I am originally from Liberia. Lived in Ghana due to the Civil War and migrated to the United States with my family due to the Civil War as well. I currently own Lois Beauty. We do lashes and brows specifically. We do a lot of, female beauty treatments also. I have a son. I have a mom here with me. And yeah, we've been in the US for about 15 years now. So yeah, we're loving it. That's a little about me.
Wow, wow. You said you have a son?
Yes, I do. I have an 18-year-old. He's no longer a baby. He's a man, I guess.
18-year-old. Wow, wow, wow. So, yeah, you are in the beauty business,
Yes, I
but
am.
reading a little bit about your background, I think you are also in the medical field.
Yes, yes. And that was a part that I forgot to add. So I did nursing school. I actually started my business when I was on a wait list for nursing school. So I waited for a year and I wanted to do something, with my hands. I wanted to take a talent that I have and, work on it and expand it. And that's how I found aesthetics. So I went to aesthetic school and graduated. By the time I graduated, I started nursing school. It was just really hard to keep a nursing job. So then I started my own business doing aesthetics. So I did aesthetics on the side and went to school. And then 2 years ago, I graduated nursing school, and I had a huge clientele. There was just so many people wanting my services, and I was like, why not share this with other women? We can be one, two, three, four. We can work together. And I was able to make use of my natural talent. Why can't they do the same? To be self-reliant.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So tell me about your salon in Lincoln.
So here at Lois Beauty, we currently have 4 staff that work here. Um, we're all licensed in aesthetics and cosmetology or both. The services we offer include lash extensions, permanent makeup. Permanent makeup is more of the tattooing side, so that's where we tattoo your brows on. Um, we do a lot of brow work, either brow coloring or just tinting. There's a new procedure called brow lamination. We do that also. And another service that we offer that is a lot more beneficial, I feel like it just covers everything, is the education. So we teach what we do. So we teach the public and we teach our staff members. And that's a big part of our business, helping other women do the same, become self-reliant.
Can you hear me well? Can you see me?
Mm-hmm. Did you say
Okay,
something? Because
okay.
I didn't hear earlier. I can hear you.
Yeah, I think you can hear me.
Yeah.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, yeah, you said you have 4 people for full time right now.
Yes. Yes. And we are actually in the process of hiring. So we are looking for one more person for our artist, and then one more person for our assistant manager.
Okay, okay. All right. So, is it like a partnership or you are a yes, go ahead, please.
So we are limited liability. We currently don't have any partnerships. I
Okay.
have 100% of the business, and
Mhm.
I've always had 100% of the business.
All right. All right.
I am looking for
So
part-time
tell
stuff.
me.
Because I believe that, we can work best together than, separated. So if there is any beauty guru right now that's watching that would, like to be a part of something big within the beauty industry, contact me.
Awesome. Awesome. So I know you said at some point you wanted to do something with your hands, but um, that entrepreneurial lifestyle, like, how did it start?
So, it's hard for me to really tell how or where it started because it's just been a part of me. I started braiding my neighbor daughter's hair when I was 9.
Wow.
And they'll give me money here and there, and I'll braid their hair. And then I started a clothing business, and then I started selling things on eBay, and I have my little business cards where I used to braid people's hair, or help them pick out outfits and all of that. So it's just something that I've always done. I can say it comes natural to me. I don't know any other way. When I see something, the first thing that comes to mind is how can you make that a business? How can
Hmm.
you make that, profitable? So,
That's impressive. So you came to the US about 15 years ago, and you've graduated from a nursing school. Now you
yes,
have, I'm sorry, what was that?
yes, the nursing school. Yes, I graduated
Okay.
from nursing school and never even worked as a nurse because I was so busy, with the business that I had, and I expanded.
We have some shout out here. Thank you, everybody. That is, oh, we have Joubel. He said, hi, ladies. Hello. Thank you for watching. And we have, I believe this is David. Hey, sisters. Hope all is well. And then that's it for now. I have a comment here. Um, yeah, if you want us to project your comment on the screen, please watch from the Meet an Entrepreneur page. That way we can project everything. Thank you so much for being with us today. And back to you, um, Lois. So now you have your business, and how long have you had your shop?
So we have been. So for me by myself, I think it was 5 years, and
Mm-hmm.
then hired, it's been 2 years. So I would say roughly 7 years. But me and other people, it's been 2 years.
Okay. And then, like, what is your vision?
So pretty much, I would basically like to, leave an impact on society. And for me, I don't know exactly where the end is for me, or I don't know exactly, where my breakthrough is going to be at the moment, but my goal is specifically to educate women, within the beauty industry and give them skills that they don't have to go to school for 5 years. They don't have to go to school for 10 years. Skills that they naturally have, just enhance it for them to be able to, have that self sufficiency and not depend on someone all the time.
That's amazing. I really love that approach. I like that vision. And even before getting on the show, I was asking you questions about eyelashes, extensions, and things that I did not really understand. And you took your time to explain the process to me, which I really appreciate. Thank you for that. Thank you for what you're doing for women in our communities. It's commendable. Um, Tell me about one defining moment on this journey as an entrepreneur.
Okay. So before I address that question, I'd like to go back to the last question. Um, our goal, even though it's here within the US, it just doesn't end here. I do want to be able to take it back home. I believe that we have so much potential back home. We can do so much if we are able to develop our natural abilities. So that's something that, at some point I would like to be able to do it for, back where I'm from, my country, basically the African continent.
That's amazing. And that will be Liberia?
Either Liberia, Ghana. I mean, we're all blacks, so wherever my dream, my goals take me when it comes to back home is where I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, now for your next question, the defining moment in my life. Let's see here. Now, are you hearing me okay or is it noisy?
I'm hearing okay, but there is a feedback coming from your end. I think if you can mute or lower the volume of, I don't know if you're playing on your phone or computer.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, I had to lower something down, so. Okay.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a defining moment in my life. Does it have to be just the life of my business life or back home?
It doesn't matter, whichever you feel comfortable sharing.
So I think a defining moment in my life would be when I first started, hiring other people. I really, it's like you know how to do a skill and you feel like you can just give it to someone and teach them, and they'll just pick it up. So then you start a business. You don't know much about, the whole business side of it. Like you don't know that you're going to have to learn how to do this, how to do books, how to, take pictures, there's that whole business side that, no one ever tells you about. So started my business and I ended up, realizing that people that I hired needed, like a manager or needed someone, to help keep them in the business. I didn't have that, so I was the manager, of course. Now, I was also the manager. I was also the social media person. I was also the provider. I was also, I was everything. So I went through a period of really bad depression when I realized that one of the team members that I had was quitting or I had to let her go for, not being able to properly manage her. So it was really, really hard because I thought we had a great bond. But yeah, she ended up leaving me to start her own business. So I think that was a really big eye opener. And ever since, I started taking business classes. I started, doing everything I can to, better myself, to be a better leader. Yeah.
I think we're still hearing the feedback.
Okay.
That's
Can you hear?
okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you. It's just the feedback. Wow. That's something that a lot of business owners, a lot of entrepreneurs, especially startups, they experience. That's a common challenge. When you start, you're everything, you're your own social media, you're your own manager. And I really commend you on what you did. And like you said, that's when you go learn. You seek that solution. You went for your personal growth, your professional growth to improve on your skills. And then at the beginning, you said right now you need two additional people, one manager, and I forgot the other position. But that's when you hire your weaknesses,
Exactly.
areas in which you need improvement or you lack. You go and you hire those that have those profile that they can help you grow your business and be successful.
Exactly. Yeah. So you said it right. You hire your weaknesses or you partner with your weaknesses. I mean, with your strengths. Sorry. Did I say that right? Yeah, you partner with
Perfect.
someone
Yeah.
who doesn't have what you have. So
Yes.
yes.
That was perfect. And that what you said at the beginning, you're not limiting yourself to just like an LLC. You'll be happy to partner with other people. So wow. What a
Yes.
defining moment. I really love that. And to everyone watching, if you have any questions, please let us know. Put it in the comment box. That way we'll make sure we address it. Today we have Lois. She is in the beauty business, and you can go to you can go to her website. I believe it is loisbeautylounge.com. She is located in Lincoln, Nebraska, right?
Yes. Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah, and you have all the information on her website, her team members, services that they provide. Do you also have products?
Yes, we do have products. The products we carry are specific to the services that we have. So, uh, so yeah. Sometimes to be able to use those products, you have to have the services. So yeah, we would like to carry other products too. We would like to carry, other products from other brands because it's clients can always shop when they're here. They don't have to. We're not limited to, one specific product.
Wow. And we have a comment here. At one point, you can do it all. Go get help to scale up. And Jubel, that's a discussion we had just today. Yeah, that's something we talk about today. At one point, you have to, scale up. That's absolutely true. And then Lois is Fierce Lady. I've known her for years. Wow, you have a lot of shout outs, you have a lot of praises. Proud of you, lady. Keep kicking A plus plus. Wow, that's amazing. And then we
Thanks.
have one comment here. Hi everyone. It doesn't show the name. It just says Facebook user. Thank you for watching. We have a lot of people connecting right now. Like we said, if you have questions, please let us know and we will make sure we address those questions. Now, your next question, Lois, is so when you started, how did you do with funding? Did you need funding? If that was something that you needed, like capital, what did you do?
I started with $200.
You started with $200. Okay, I
Yes.
want to hear all about it. We have one comment. Who is a mentor or someone you go to for guidance? Let's talk about how you started with 200 and then we'll come back to that question.
Yeah, so well, I started with $200, so obviously it was my own money. I bought the products that I needed and went into a storefront and just told them basically that I didn't have money to start up. So if I can pay the rent at the end of the month, it would work out for me. And they were like, okay. And I ended up paying the rent at the end of the month. But things got really hard. The business wasn't great at that time. So I got to a point where I couldn't afford a rent anymore. So I found a storage. It was a storage base unit where people keep their clothes. It had little rooms in there, and the owner said he would charge me $100 a month, to be in there. I'm like, I'll take it. So I went in there, took it, and that $100 made me so much more that I could actually afford to move into a bigger salon and eventually to move into a storefront like this. Now, for this, we did get a little bit of help with capital because this is a 1,450 square foot, but we use our business that we currently had as an asset to get that capital. So, yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. You started with 200. Now, my question is, what made you believe that you will actually make it? Do you still have your nursing job?
So I quit that. When I was in school, I only worked as a nurse's aide in school. So I never really got to use my nursing for anything. I just right out of when I still do want to have a chance to be able to use it. I need to perform some requirements prior. But yes, I still want to be able to use it at some point within, this whole thing, add some medical services and all of that. So yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. Let's get back to David's question. He said, "Who is a mentor or someone you go to for guidance?" I think the second part of the question um, explains who a mentor is. Someone that you go to for guidance, someone that can advise you based on your circumstances. This is what I think will be beneficial to you. This is what I think will be better to do at this time, given your circumstances. What do you think, Lois?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. I mean, someone who you can go to when you have questions, someone who you can go to when you want, to pick their brains or pick their minds, So yeah, I mean, it's a very good question, and I'll answer it. So I guess it depends on what my problem is. There's some problems that you can't just take to any and everyone. Even if it's someone you talk to consistently, they might not be able to give you good feedback. So depending on what the problem is, I guess I have a wide variety of people that I go to. I have my boyfriend, David. I have my mom. I don't utilize my mom as much, but yeah. And then I have a coach that actually coaches my whole business. And then I have my team members too. They're I mean, they give me so much feedback. So all of those avenues are places that I go for guidance.
We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, it's very important that you talk about a coach and then your team members. And we were just a minute ago talking about a mentor, someone that will give you guidance. When we come back, we'll talk about the difference between a coach and a mentor, and then what really your team members can do to help with your business, and what kind of organizational culture to have. That way everybody feels valued. Don't go away. Keep watching. We will be right back. All right, we are back. This is Meet an Entrepreneur. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for watching. We are today with Lois. She's in the beauty business. I'll bring her back. Welcome back, Lois.
Thank you.
All right. So before we took that break, we were talking about the difference between having a mentor, a coach, and your organizational culture to involve and include your team members. That way they can grow with your business. Tell me a little bit about how you knew that you needed a coach, and what specifically does the coach do for your business?
So remember that defining moment we talked about? When I had that defining moment, I started looking for resources that can help with a business like mine. Because I made the rules as I went. I didn't have a template like, hey, here you go. This is what you need to do for a business like yours. I never had that. So I looked for a company that specialized in management of salons and spas like mine. They have proven systems. They have proven leadership. They have proven a lot of things that have worked for many people. They've coached businesses out of financial crisis. So I wanted something specific to my field, and I found a business called Strategies. So I use them for business coaching. They help a lot with my numbers when it comes to our cash flow. We have a system where we put in all of our expenses, all of our income, and then we budget at the end of the month. Where do we need to be at? This is what profit needs to be. Profit needs to be what, maybe 20, 30%. Our rent needs to be 7%. We need to have this percentage for education. So we put that in, and it gives us a number that we need to be making every hour. So we need to be making certain amount every hour for us to be profitable. So if we're not making that much every hour, then we need to switch something around. So that's one thing that they do that's very helpful. And we have weekly meetings where we talk about what's going on in the spa. They gave us trainings. They show me how to hire. I believe that before you outsource anything, really, you should know how to do it 50 to 60%. You should not be able to do it 100%. But before you resource anything out, you need to learn it. So, I learned those things, even though I don't know it 100%, but I know a lot of it to give it to someone and tell them what I want. So they, guide me through the process. Lots of training and lots of education on, employee management, quality, work environment, and all of that. So yeah, that's what the coaching is for, specific to my business.
That's amazing. It's amazing. You said something very important. Before even you think about outsourcing, at least know how the business functions, know the basics. That's very important. That's key to the success of your business. You don't have to be an expert in accounting. You don't have to be an expert in managing, but have an idea and try it yourself. That way, when you outsource, for instance, someone to manage your website, you know exactly. Sometimes because you don't have any clue about
Mm-hmm.
IT or what they do, you ask them for a product or something specifically, they will just tell you, oh, that's impossible, we can't do that. But if
Yes.
you have a general idea of it, you can push them and say, no, this is doable, this is, you can do this or that, or if you're unable to do it, go research, or I'll go with a different company. So that's a very good advice that you gave us. Thank you for that. Anyone watching, if you have questions, she is experienced, and like Joubert said, she's fierce. She knows what she is doing, and she went for help. She sought help, and she got help. She went for a management company that helps salons grow, and she got the help she needs. She's experienced in what she does. If you are a startup and you need guidance, I believe she can also mentor aspiring entrepreneurs. Yes. Okay. I heard a yes. So
Oh
that's a
yeah.
yes.
So I wasn't sure if that was a question, but yes. So I do give mentorship. I have within the academy, we have something where if you want to be mentored for an hour or 2 hours, you just go book a time and you pay for it, of course. And yeah, we link up. So I do give mentorships also for startups. Yes.
So you've heard it. She's available. And how do they get in contact with you? We have their website URL there, but is there any other way they can get in touch with you?
Yes. So we are on Facebook. It's Lois Beauty slash lashes and brows, and we're also on Instagram. It's Lois underscore beauty underscore lashes. So you can find us on Instagram or Facebook, and Google, of course, our website. You can also call us. We will be more than happy to speak with you.
And what's their phone number?
It's 531-218-0450.
All
Is
right.
there
So
a
get in
place that
touch.
you can or no? Okay.
Get in touch with
Address
them.
is
Oh yeah, I can definitely. Yeah, let me do that right now. To put the phone number there, you said 531. Mm-hmm.
218
218
0450.
0450. All right. So we have the contact information here, 531-218-0450, for anyone that is interested in learning more about her path and some of the strategies that she uses to be competitive on the market. Reach out, and even if you need her services, I mean, she's in the beauty business, she does a lot. Go to the website, you'll see everything that she does, and they're very good at it. The excellent. Tell me about your team, the team behind you, the team with the people you work with.
Yes. So I have Sam, Sam Lily. She is actually, I mean, she just blows me away. She used to be an instructor of cosmetology, so she used to teach hair, and she actually went to cosmetology school to learn how to do eyebrows. But she never learned at cosmetology school. So when she found out that, I taught people how to do it, she was excited. So she came to Lois Beauty, and we did the training. She got to learn how to do lashes, and she got to learn how to do brows. And she just blows my mind away right now because she's doing so amazing. And not only is she great at her work, she is a phenomenal, positive person to have around. She makes everyone feel welcome. She takes care of everyone pretty much. She helps in every way. Um, the culture that we have with the other girls is one that we all work as a team. So there's no, that's not my job. There's no, it's your job. If you see something that needs done and you have the time, you do it. So that's the culture I have with my team right now. And then there's Taylor, one of our other team members. She's fairly new, but she is so supportive, and she's a quick learner. She's picked up so fast, and she's doing wonderful. She's just striving. And we have another one, Jill, who's also doing great. She has been sick for a little bit here, so we're hoping that that is not a big problem. But yeah, we're all doing great, and we're working together as a team, to come out of this whole Corona situation. Yeah.
That's amazing. You seem to know well about your team, their skills, and you just shared a little bit about your organizational culture, which is great. Everybody feels valued, and that's what we really need, especially in times like this, and an organization that is inclusive. And I went to your website, I saw your team, it's pretty diverse, which is good.
Yes. I mean, we would love to have it even more diverse because I don't think we fully represent the, whole population yet. So at some point, we would love to have more diversity. I would love to see people that look like me also, on my team. So yes.
Right, absolutely. Um, do you have any comment or anything specifically that you would like to talk about?
So I guess I had wanted to ask you, the businesses that come up on here to interview, is there anything more than the interview? Do you have a website that you post those businesses on? Pretty much, maybe, what do you do with the businesses that you host normally? Like, what is the whole back end?
I'm glad you asked that question. So that goes to business sales consulting firms. So we are a consulting firm. We help entrepreneurs. We bring solutions to entrepreneurs. So anything related to funding, to having a business plan, or growing their business, growing their sales, that's what we do. And we are here to give exposure and more visibility to businesses, especially small and medium businesses. That way we can introduce them to more audience So in a nutshell, that's what we do. When it comes to a business directory, we have our sister company, which is Afro Swag Media and Magazine. That's more of the African diaspora directory. So I think you're also a member of the African diaspora. So that's where we would love to have you at. But when it comes to the consulting business, we do coaching, just like you said, you went for a coach in order to scale up your business. We do coaching, we offer consulting services. We do have marketing products as well. Anything related to logo, flyers, I mean, you name it. We offer those as well. Like I said, we bring solutions to businesses in order to give them more visibility, to make them sustainable, and also to keep them competitive on the market in the various industries. Does that answer your question?
Yes. Now, those businesses, are they mainly, because I did see something about minorities, are they mainly businesses that are owned by, populations that are not as vast, like maybe the African, the Hispanics, or is it in general the whole U.S. population?
You mean this platform, the Meet an Entrepreneur?
Yes.
Meet an Entrepreneur is for, yeah, minority owned businesses. So it can be, anything that we can put under minority. That's what we do. It can be Hispanic, Native, I mean, women, or any community. We welcome them. We would love to have them. And if you want to be featured on the show, just reach out, and then we would love to have you and talk with you, discuss with you. And it can be just to promote your business or give tips to aspiring entrepreneurs like we did today.
So is it separate from the business consulting then? The mid.
It is. It
Okay.
is. It is part of it. Everything is under the umbrella of business sales consulting firm. So when I started, okay, now you are interviewing me, right?
Now tell me about yourself, Deborah.
So when I started, I love that. I love that. Now I believe when Joubert said, "You are fierce." Yes, I'm seeing that right now. I think we have somebody that said, "Hi, Deborah and Lois." I don't know who that is, unfortunately. So business sales consulting firm. When I started that business, I realized, and a lot of minority business owners, they started coming to me, and that's when I realized that we don't have that much visibility, and we need to reach other audiences as well. So that's how Meet an Entrepreneur Show was birthed, to give them more visibility. And as I continued working with them, I realized that the African diaspora would need even more visibility. That's how Afro Swag Media Magazine was also birthed. I think we
Nice.
have um, oh, that was Martin. Martin is watching.
Martine.
So
Yes,
she's the one with she's the one with all these comments. Hi Deborah and Lois. Thank you, Martin. As always. Hey, she said, "Hey boss, it's Martin."
mm-hmm.
All right. So, if you guys have any more questions, you want to know more about the service, tell us again. Those that are just joining us, Lois, what are some of the services that you provide? Where are you located at? And what are you looking forward to?
Okay, so the services we offer is basically services that can help you be your best possible self. And specific to lashes and brows, we offer lash extensions, lash lift and tints. We offer permanent makeup also. That's where we draw on your eyebrows permanently, or your eyeliner, or your lip color. We have brow tint, which is not permanent. It lasts a few weeks. And then we also have brow lamination. All of those services you can book online, or you can give us a call, 531-218-0450. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Yelp. So we're all over. It's not going to be too hard to find us. So yes. What are we looking forward to? I guess right now we are looking forward to growth. We're looking forward to being able to expand, to being able to have multiple staff members. We're looking forward to, in some way, go back to what things were like prior to COVID, because we did lose a lot of our staff after COVID. So we want some kind of stability, going back after Corona. Yes, at some point also, with the growth that comes, we are looking forward to franchising, because we believe that, one Lois Beauty is just not enough to get the word out there, helping women be self-sufficient.
Wow, you just answered all the questions. And we have a testimonial. I love my eyebrows. And like I told you, I'm making my appointment for next week so I can go. And actually, next week, Afro Swag Media and Magazine is having the official launch finally, as well as All White Party by Omaha Diversity Experience. So I'm going to get those eyelashes extensions. And hopefully you can join the party. And I
Yes.
know Jubel is watching. He supports you. Come to the party to support the all white party. Oh,
I actually come there a lot. Japal can actually testify to that. Omaha a lot for a lot of the events there. And I even complain that sometimes Omaha don't come to Lincoln as much for our events. Yeah.
absolutely. We need to start doing that. And somebody asked, are you hiring? I think you said at the beginning you're hiring for two positions. And I don't know if that's what they are interested in, or just not just, but if they are more interested in becoming like a beauty consultant or those office positions.
Oh, yeah. So we are hiring for the office position and the artist position. That's where you actually do the services. To be clear, it's called a service provider. For the service provider, the requirements is basically having a cosmetology or an aesthetics license. So either one of that will be great. And you just have to take trainings. The trainings we offer here, so you don't have to pay and get training first before you come in. However, if you do have experience without those trainees, if you do have experience, we don't have to give you those trainings, so the process moves faster. For the management position, we're actually looking for a beauty spa manager, someone who can oversee our ins and outs. We're looking for someone who can, come in here and be able to run things even though I'm not around. So yes, if you are that person, hit me up. We can talk more. There's a lot of benefits that comes with, working in an environment like this, and we want to grow. So if you want to grow, you need to look for us. Yeah.
All right, we have about three more questions. Before we get to those questions, I would like to let's take, another quick break, and then when we get back, we will address those three questions, and then we will call it the day. So this is what we were talking about. The All White Party by Omaha Diversity Experience, as well as the official launch party of Afro Swag Media and Magazine. It's on September 6th. That's not this coming Sunday, but the one that, next week from 6 to 10 p.m. Come join us. And like I said, we'll take a very quick break. Don't go away. Keep watching. Welcome back, everyone. So, you are watching Meet an Entrepreneur. Today, we have Lois Akumeh. She is the owner at Lois Beauty Lashes and Brows. She is based in Lincoln, Nebraska. We were talking about if she's hiring, and she told us she was hiring. Let me bring her back so we can address the questions that we have right now. Welcome back, Lois.
Hi, I'm happy to be
Hey,
here.
yes. So somebody asked, do you have any upcoming classes?
Yes, we do. So our upcoming, the first class we have coming up is Lash Lift and Tint. It's in October. And then we have another lash class that is in September. No, that's in November. And then we have another one that's in December. So we have our last three classes coming up for the year. And I
All
can
right.
details too if you guys want more.
All right. I hope that answers your question. And this will be our last question. How do you balance work and family life being an entrepreneur?
That's something that I have not figured out yet. I think it's a process, and I am making efforts. I'm realizing that in order to have a balance, I would need to be able to give away certain things that I do. I have to be able to delegate. I have to be able to cut things that are on my plate to make things for, to make time for other things like family. So ideally, I would like to, not work as much as I do right now and, spend as much time as I can with my family and myself. Um, but unfortunately, that's not happening now. But I am working on it, and the change is coming where I can, split the time evenly and have a good balance.
You're dropping like big nuggets here. Being able to delegate can free your time, and that way you'll be able to balance work and family life. So, those watching, learn how to delegate. That's very important. And I will also add, learn how to duplicate yourself. If you're able to duplicate yourself, that means you don't have to be there 24/7, but you can take vacation and being at peace that everything will go well, right?
Yes, that's absolutely right. That's correct.
All right. So we have Martine Quote. She said, "Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much, Martine, for watching." And I think we've come to the end of the show. Thank you, everyone that connected. I saw David, Martin, Henriette, Joubert, Dela, Delali, and I mean, many, many, many more. Thank you. Shout out to you. This was Meet an Entrepreneur. Until next, take good care. Bye bye.